Did you know that up to 1/3 of Americans over the age of 60 are spending their nights wide awake, unable to sleep, and nearly 70% of them rely on sleeping pills at least once a week? Every night they go to bed hoping to get some rest, but instead of peaceful sleep, they end up tossing and turning for hours, letting out heavy sighs with their minds running wild. The body may be exhausted, but the brain keeps spinning like a machine with no off switch. If that sounds like you, there is something I want you to know: you are not alone. And more importantly, you are not powerless. Because right now, there is an incredibly simple method: no medication, no meditation, no need to try to relax. Yet it can help you drift off naturally in just 3 minutes. And the best part, all you need are your own 2 hands. This is a technique based on traditional Eastern medicine, and now modern science has confirmed how it works. It calms the nervous system and guides the body into a state of deep rest. Before we begin, I invite you to leave a positive affirmation in the comments below as a promise of healing to yourself. Something like, "I deserve peaceful sleep," or "Sleep is returning to me night after night." Write it down to start this journey with a strong sense of belief. And do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you will not miss any of the natural techniques that help you live deeply, sleep soundly, and truly heal from within. Now let us step into the most important part, where you begin to reclaim control over your sleep. In traditional Eastern medicine, it is believed that the human body is connected by subtle energy channels. All over the body, there are special gateways, and when touched at the right time and in the right way, they can unlock powerful changes from within. And right on your wrist, there is such a spot, small yet powerful enough to calm the entire nervous system. This point is known in Eastern medicine as Shen Men, which means gate of the spirit. That is not just a poetic name, it is quite literal. Because this is the meeting place of the nervous system, the emotions, and the body's natural circadian rhythm. It is not a pressure point in the way we usually imagine, but rather a sensitive contact area. When you gently rub this spot, your body receives the message: it is time to rest. You do not have to hold it all together anymore. Think of your wrist as a delicate transit station that connects to the heart, not just your physical heart, but also the emotional center where feelings are stored. When you touch this spot lightly, you are not just pressing on skin or muscle. You are sending a direct message to your nervous system. I am safe. I give myself permission to let go. Remember the image of a frightened child being held by their mother's hand. Just one gentle touch, and the child begins to feel safe. From the moment we are born, the human body has a powerful response to touch, especially on the wrist where many sensitive nerve endings are concentrated. And the amazing thing is, you do not need anyone else to give you that sense of comfort. You can do it for yourself, gently, with love. And if you are wondering how to touch the right gateway, then right after this, I will walk you through each step in a way that is clear, simple, and easy to follow. Step 1. Bring your hand up in front of you and let it completely relax. First, find yourself a comfortable seated position. It does not have to be anything fancy, just make sure your shoulders and neck feel loose and you are at ease. Now, stretch your right arm out in front of you with your palm facing upward. Do not try to hold your hand in place, just let it rest naturally, as if it were gently laying on a soft pillow. Relax your fingers, relax your wrist, let your shoulder go. You do not need to do anything except let your arm breathe. If you can close your eyes for a few seconds and imagine that your hand is being supported by a warm, light stream of air, soft like the morning mist. That feeling will help your whole arm melt, almost like it is dissolving. That is the first signal to your body, I am ready to relax. Next, open your eyes and look at your hand. Focus on the 2 smallest fingers, the pinky and the ring finger. You will see a small space between them. Now imagine a thin, invisible line starting from the center of that gap. Picture it running straight down your palm all the way to the crease where your wrist begins. Step 2. Find the natural landmark. Once you have visualized the line from between the pinky and ring finger running down to your wrist, use the index finger of your other hand to start tracing it gently and slowly. Follow that imaginary line until your finger reaches the crease at the base of your palm, where the hand meets the forearm. As soon as you get there, shift your finger just slightly outward toward the edge of your wrist on the side closer to your pinky finger. Here you will feel something that sticks out slightly firm, round almost like a tiny pebble sitting under your skin. It is not as hard as a large joint, but it is not as soft as muscle or tendon either. That is the pisiform bone. Do not worry if you cannot remember the name. What matters is that you can feel it. It is like your body placed a small signpost there, a subtle reminder saying, hey, this is the beginning of the doorway to peaceful sleep. You do not need to understand anatomy or know the technical terms. All you need to do is touch that spot and recognize it is real, and it is there just for you. Think of the pisiform as a landmark stone, the starting point of your journey toward rest and recovery. Pause here for a moment. Gently place the tip of your finger on it and take a deep breath. Feel its quiet, steady presence. It is not flashy or dramatic. It is simply there, waiting for you to notice. If you do not feel it clearly the first time, do not worry. Every body is slightly different. You can gently rotate your wrist and explore different angles until you feel the slight bump. Once you find it, you will remember it easily, like rediscovering an old friend. We are not going to press directly on this bone. This is just the guidepost. From here, you will be led to a small hollow area just beneath it, where the real shift happens. Step 3. Locate the spot you need to activate. Now that you have found the pisiform, the little round bump near the outer edge of your wrist, gently move your finger inward. That means toward the center of your palm. Move very slowly, just a few millimeters at a time. Do not press hard or slide quickly. This is not about technique. It is about sensing. Imagine you are tuning in to the softest signals your body is sending, like listening to a whisper of music from within yourself. As soon as your finger leaves the hard surface of the bone, you will feel a change. The skin becomes softer. The muscle underneath feels more relaxed. And if you pay close attention, you may notice a slight dip, almost like the surface of your skin sinks just a little compared to the area around it. That is the therapeutic zone you have been looking for. It does not have to be pinpoint accurate. What matters is that you feel the difference. This area is not hard like bone and not dense like the tendons around the wrist. It is softer, deeper, and there is a sense of quiet invitation. Some people may feel a slight tingle, a dull ache, or a gentle reflex response when touching this spot, almost like a tiny electric current. Others may simply notice a light, empty feeling, like touching a hollow space just under the skin. Both sensations are correct. Do not doubt yourself. Every body responds in its own way, and if you are listening, then you are doing it right. This is not just a physical point, it is a transmission channel between your emotions and your nervous system. When you touch that little hollow, you are not just touching skin and muscle, you are reaching into the tiredness, the tension, and the anxiety that has been building up over time. And now, you are about to do what your body has been quietly waiting for, to release it. But before we do that, pause for a few more seconds right here. Take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. Feel it, you have found a doorway. A small doorway, but behind it lies an entire world of rest, stillness, and healing. Step 4. Use the thumb of your other hand to gently make circular motions for 2 minutes. Now that you have found that special little hollow, gently place the thumb of your other hand right on that spot. No need to apply pressure. No need to push. Imagine you are touching the surface of still water. If you press too hard, you will disturb it. But if you touch it with gentleness and respect, you will see calm ripples spreading out, carrying away all the tiredness inside you. Begin to make circular motions, gently, slowly. Each circle does not have to be big, just enough for you to feel the skin and the muscle beneath your thumb being awakened, being cared for. The speed. Let it be as natural as your breath. It is okay if it is not perfectly steady. The most important thing is this: you are fully present in every single movement. If it helps, imagine your thumb is drawing a glowing circle of light, a soft, quiet beam swirling around a place of peace. Each circle is like a message to your nervous system saying, it is time to rest now. Keep moving in circles for about 2 minutes. If you can glance at the clock before you begin, or simply count 10 slow, steady breaths. And if you want to keep going longer, go ahead. This is a gift you are giving to yourself, and there are no limits. As your hand moves, let your mind move with it, not to think, but to let go. Each circle is a release. Each breath is a surrender. You can quietly repeat affirmations in your mind, simple, powerful phrases like, I am relaxing. I am safe. I give myself permission to rest. You do not need to fully believe the words right away. Just say them softly, gently, and your body will listen. Because your body always wants what is best for you. All it needs is for you to allow it to come home to itself. Step 5. Do the same movement on both hands at the same time. Now that you are familiar with the gentle circular motion on one hand, you are ready to expand that feeling of relaxation to both sides of your body. Place your wrists on your lap, on a pillow, or on any soft surface where you feel at ease. What matters most is that you are not holding your arms up. You want them to rest, supported gently, just like your mind is about to be supported as it drifts into sleep. Now use both thumbs, one on each hand, and place them on the same hollow area you found earlier. Begin to make circular motions on both wrists at the same time. You do not have to be perfectly precise. You do not have to move exactly in sync. Each hand might feel a little different, and that is completely okay. What matters is that you are there fully present with both sides of yourself. If it feels comfortable, gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. As you breathe in, imagine you are inhaling a warm, soft breeze that fills every cell in your body, every quiet space in your mind. And with every exhale, imagine you are letting go of everything you no longer need to carry the exhaustion of the day. The swirling thoughts, the lingering emotions that have been stuck in your mind for too long. Let each circular motion and each breath be like tiny waves, silently washing away the worries you have been holding on to. So now you know how to do that simple hand movement. But here is the real question. How can just 3 minutes of gently rubbing your wrist help you fall asleep as if by magic? The answer lies in the way your body is designed, a truly remarkable system where even the smallest touch, if done in the right place and the right way, can trigger powerful changes. And this is no longer a mystery. Modern neuroscience has helped us understand exactly what is happening inside your body when you practice this technique. Number 1. Directly affects the median nerve. The area on your wrist that you have been rubbing is where the median nerve runs very close to the surface of the skin. This nerve has deep connections to the sympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the fight or flight response, often activated when you feel anxious, afraid, or overwhelmed. By gently stimulating that area, you are sending signals through the nerve endings that tell your nervous system, there is no danger. You can slow down. As a result, your heart rate starts to drop. Your breathing becomes deeper, and your entire body begins to shift from high alert into a resting state. Number 2, reduces activity in the amygdala. The amygdala is the part of your brain that handles fear, stress, and emotional reactivity. Think of it as a constant alarm bell that goes off anytime you are overwhelmed or emotionally triggered. What is amazing is that brain imaging studies have shown that light stimulation of certain nerve points in the wrist can actually reduce amygdala activity. In other words, When you rub that area, your brain receives a message: you do not need to be on guard anymore. You are safe. And when the amygdala quiets down, you begin to feel more peaceful, more grounded, and far more ready to fall asleep. Number 3, boosts the production of gamma-aminobutyric acid. Gamma-aminobutyric acid is a critical neurotransmitter that acts like the brain's natural brake pedal. When your levels of gamma-aminobutyric acid are balanced, your mind slows down, your body relaxes, and sleep comes naturally. Gentle massage of the wrist area helps activate the brain regions responsible for producing gamma-aminobutyric acid, which in turn reduces anxiety, quiets racing thoughts, and creates that feeling of being comforted and reassured. Even a small release of gamma-aminobutyric acid can feel like stepping out of a hot, chaotic day into a cool, calming breeze. Number 4, stimulates the pineal gland and the hypothalamus. The pineal gland is the source of melatonin, the hormone that regulates your natural sleep cycle. The hypothalamus, on the other hand, acts like the master control center for your body's internal rhythm. When you slowly and consciously stimulate your wrist, you are sending a signal to these parts of the brain to begin the process of shutting down the day and powering up the rest mode. You may not feel a dramatic difference the first time, but after a few days, or even after just one deep and mindful session, you might notice yourself falling asleep faster, sleeping more deeply, and waking up feeling refreshed instead of foggy and drained the way sleep aids often leave you. Understanding how the technique works is one thing, but for it to truly be effective, there are some common mistakes you need to avoid. Let us move into the next section, some important notes you should not overlook. First, if you are currently dealing with an injury in your wrist area, such as acute arthritis, a sprain, or an unhealed wound, then it is best to temporarily skip this technique. Your body is in a healing phase and needs protection in its own way. You should not try to force action on an injured area just for the sake of quick sleep. Next, pay attention to your surroundings and the conditions in which you practice this. Lying down is the ideal position where your body can fully let go without needing to hold anything up. The lights should be dimmed to a warm, soft glow. A yellowish tone is best, and if you have a salt lamp or a candle, even better. Gentle lighting is the first signal your brain picks up to begin producing melatonin, the hormone that promotes deep sleep. Silence is also key. Try to eliminate any sudden or harsh noises that might startle or distract you. If your environment is not completely quiet, you can play calming background sounds like falling rain, ocean waves, or Tibetan bells. These are not just ambient sounds. They are vibrations that can guide your mind into a dreamy, relaxed state where sleep can arrive more easily. There are also a few things you can do to support your body even before bed. One of the most effective is to take a warm bath about 30 minutes before going to sleep. The water does not need to be hot, just warm enough to make you feel comfortable and relaxed. Warm water helps with blood circulation, soothes the nervous system, and eases muscle tension built up throughout the day. Another important note is to avoid eating after 8:00 p.m. Late night eating keeps your digestive system working while the rest of your body is trying to rest, which can lead to bloating, indigestion, or even acid reflux. If you are someone who often experiences heartburn when lying down, try raising your pillow slightly so your head stays elevated. This gives your stomach a better position to settle. Lastly, you might consider having a warm cup of chamomile tea or warm water mixed with raw honey before doing the wrist massage. These gentle drinks not only help you relax, but also create a kind of pre-sleep ritual, something your mind can easily recognize. And when you repeat this ritual every night, your body gradually learns the message. It is time to rest. Everything is okay now. You see, we often go searching for high-tech solutions or complicated answers, when the real solution might be much closer than we think. Just 3 minutes a night touching the right place gently, and you are awakening your body's own natural ability to sleep. If tonight you try this and notice even the smallest shift, a bit of warmth, a little more ease, or simply the feeling of being able to breathe more freely when you lie down, then you are already on the right path. Keep going. Turn this tiny act into a daily habit of self-kindness. And if you have loved ones, parents, grandparents, or friends who are also lying awake night after night waiting for sleep that never comes, please share this video with them. Who knows, you might be the one who helps them find their first peaceful night after so many restless months. I truly believe that each of us has the power to heal if we are patient enough, if we listen closely, and if we are gentle enough with ourselves. Before you go, leave a comment below as a loving message to yourself: I deserve to rest deeply every night. Or write any other positive affirmation you want to plant in your life. And if you found this video helpful, please tap the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you will not miss any of the natural, gentle, and deeply restorative techniques I will continue to share. Let us build a community together, a space where people who are searching for peaceful sleep can walk hand in hand, step by step, back to themselves. Wishing you a truly peaceful night. I will see you again in the next video.